Yeah, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to our Wednesday live stream where we're playing some more Ale Abbey. Had so much fun with this on Monday. Definitely wanted to stream it some more. We may stream it on Saturday as well, or we might do something different on Saturday, which we'll see about that one. And then next week, I think we might be returning some Victoria 3 because there's some ancient content coming out. I think technically it comes out on a Tuesday. We might be able to play it a little bit early. We will see about that. Thank you for coming out today. I'm so excited to be brewing again. Let's actually load this up. Wanted to leave it on the main menu for the music. Oh, I guess we're getting donkey noises and winter noises all at once. Okay, it's mellowed out. Good. I was like, hang on, is the volume out all the whack? But no, there's all the sound effects we're playing simultaneously. I do have to say, the snow is lovely. I don't know if we took note of it last time, if it just started. Oh, that's glorious. Wonderful. Oh, how nice. Mm-hmm. Gotta get in again. Okay, so new green ale. Yes. So the name and game system on Twitch, we will use to name some brewskis afterwards. Let's see. Do we have Snow Monday? No snow here, luckily. Need a bigger basement. That is probably true. Sorry, I'm trying to scroll back and just catch a little things here and there with the chit chat. Got a couple people giving some gift subs today, which is very nice. Thank you very much for that. It really is a lovely little thing you can do for the community, so I appreciate you muchly. That was Bossgrad and why didn't the other one show up properly in the list? Because I know there was two, so I'm gonna have to scroll back and try to spot it. There was Boss Grand and Rhyme Pendragon gifted a gift sub. There you go. And if there was more, I apologize. Sometimes Streamlabs doesn't show anything. We've also got some resubs from Acid, who I know also hangs out over on the YubTubs. Hello, Acid. Dreadful Red has resubbed for the 51st month. Oh, Acid was at 7 months, by the way. Dreadful Red says, in ale we trust, hoping for a bad red ale to be named after me. A Dreadful Red. Kale RX at 91 months. Bonasure. Famously, Rhinoceros from some of our RimWorld runs at 142 months. Nozaki with the skull at 136. Volpo Drac is at 53 months. Black Hammer's at 15. Durgil's got that beautiful 18. Sound of the Hunter's at 60 months, a 5-year Twitch anniversary. J-Lass at 62 months. Ye old Razmataz. I mean, 10 out of 10 for a username. Is at 8 months and says, another game Quill made me buy just before barley growing season. Norman the Dane is at 122 months, and RL Jink is at a baker's dozen of 13 months and says, a beer good, beer badly less so. Yeah, well, we all struggle more and more with that as we go. We want to get some dark strong ales brewed and aged for winter consumption. That does sound good. We haven't, I don't think we've unlocked, well, we've got some kind of, we've got an old ale. I don't think we've got a specific dark ale yet. Job dropped a gift sub bomb of 5 subs to the channel. Thank you, Job. All right, so, yeah, we're nearly through our first year. We've got a bunch of money stored up. The mood is actually relatively okay, which is a nice change. We could get a 7th person added in. We could have one more person. We'll see about that. We just recently added a custodial closet over here, which just, oh my god. I didn't realize it puts a photo. I wonder if that's fixed. I mean, that's definitely Balthazar. Do any of the other stations have the photo of the person that works at that station? Oh, yeah, these do. Those two do. I think that's it, though. Oh, that's kind of a nice little touch. I like that. Hey, fireman. You, right. Let me just sit down, have a pint of hors d'oeuvre when we're done for the day. Yes! Very full day today. So many things going on. Not the least of which is the fact that I'll be picking up a Kiss for Luck from the bus terminal a little later today, so that is lovely. But yeah, so many things. I was doing freaking accounting and taxes this morning, which I hate. I hate paperwork and doing all that stuff. I just want to play video games. Anyway, I guess I can still manually sweep, which is good when we need to catch up. There you go. We'll do some of that. That sounds fine. Oh, Belgar, hey. Well, happy you could be here. Okay, let's go and unpause and try to remember exactly where we are. What is that button? Furniture in the room is in use and cannot be moved. Oh, move or swap with another room. Okay, so you can spend money. Oh, that's good. Because with the adjacency stuff we've unlocked, we may want to move some things around, especially if we keep expanding. That's going to become more and more of a thing. Okay. We've got some beer waiting to be delivered. We're not brewing anything currently, and we don't have any tech right now. I have to go buy Solar Expanse. Now I need this game. I like Solar Expanse. I think, and some people pointed out that as you move into the mid to late game, some of the logistics involved with moving the resources in there feel very tedious, and hopefully that is something where a certain amount of automation can start to be unlocked. Just so that some of the goods can be moved on their own while you focus on the interesting things later on. Again, early on, it's perfectly fine to force the player to do this stuff manually. But you always want to get to the point in the game where if there's early game tedium, eventually you kind of maybe move past it in some way. And it can take, all kinds of different versions depending on what the game is. So I think, okay, let's check the world situation and see where we're at. Hopfendorf, okay, we have fully unlocked. The Chalice of Many Malts. So we have a trophy. Wait, is that something we can install somewhere? You don't move past this, not early game tedium, just tedium. Yeah. It'd be like, and lots of games have it, right? Early on, you're fighting some little dudes, you got to kill them one at a time. Later on, you're going to give people AoE, so you can throw bigger amounts of dudes at them simultaneously and let them AoE down, right? Without having to do the same manual click in the same way. So like MMOs, action RPGs, right? Every game's got something where you want to, not only do you want to just like move past sort of the tedium, but you also want to make the player feel more powerful and successful. Automating stuff that you have to do by hand feels great, right? Trophy becomes available after you unlock the Abbot's Room. Thank you very much, Bartleby. Oh yeah, prep some blonde ale during the spring. That is a good point. I don't remember if the brews, if those benefits are listed in here or somewhere else. I can't remember where it was, but yeah, I think the blonde ales do have a bonus in spring. I think it, does it say it over here? Or actually, we might be able to, not the game manual, the archive. Yes, okay. Blonde ales, more money in spring. And we can just barrel them. As long as they don't spoil, we could do that. So, our best blonde ale, both the Jeansy and the Dirty Blonde. Actually, the Dirty Blonde has a higher minimum quality, which is nice. We'll start one of each. We got a bunch of question marks here. All right. Venatius, let's have you brew some. We'll find... Oh! Pay brew, and store. So we have a new button to automatically store it. That is very convenient. I was wondering how that was going to work. And then, yeah, we'll make a batch of Gene C as well. We know Erica can do it at 36. Every time I see Erica, all I think of is it Mambo number 5? I think Erica is one of the names in there. Now, those will go straight to Hopfendorf. Right, because what I want to do is I want to check over here and check Mazeldorf. Yeah, still has lots of progress we can make. Going forward. So brewing things that Mazeldorf wants, which is light ales and herbal ales, and settling there might be really important for the unlocks. But I do like the idea of prepping some blonde ales for maximum money. Hey, Dorsey! On your YouTube a while ago when I was on a RimWorld kick. Watch your play with Shin's Legacy. I want to do a return to something Shin-based as well. I haven't interacted with you a bit, but decided to check in and watch the previous stream of Ale Abbey on VOD. Nice! Happy you could be here. That's a lovely game. Cheap, too. I mean, it's on sale right now, but even outside of the sale, it is cheap, which is great. Looking forward to when we can get a second wagon. That'll probably be helpful through our throughput. And yeah, we get 2 research desks now. Why are you so cranky? Oh, you're... I think you've had some bad brew. Speaking of, okay, we are offering some Cyberdude SK1. We got 80 liters left, and we are letting our people drink it, so that's good. Monica, Erica, Rita, Tina, Sandra, Mary, and Jessica. Thank you very much, Bunisher. You've seen the Kickstarter for Drown Light. Seems right up your alley. I have not. Now, I am... Is this a board game? Okay, they are also on Steam. Available on Kickstarter. Okay, that does... Oh, this feels very Frostpunk, but a lighthouse. And that's really cool. I don't love Kickstarters for video games. Personally. Because video game development is... there's a lot of variables. And things can fall apart pretty quickly. Early access for indie games, I think that's fine and swell. But a Kickstarter is a little weird to me. I like Kickstarters for physical objects where basically the design is done, right? Because the problem is people are usually kickstarting the video games and they don't have all the design done, partially because the design happens during implementation, right? With something like a board game or a physical product, usually it's, we have the product, but we need to put like 50,000 bucks down for the first printing. And that's what we're kickstarting, is that. And that makes a lot of sense to me. But the video game stuff, we've been burned so much by it. I think there've been a few exceptions. One of the, like a Pathfinder game or one of those was Kickstarted and was like, you know, one of the earlier like successful ones. But there's been a lot of ones that they've not felt very good since then. I get a lot of offers to like do a sponsored video for something that's in Kickstarter, and I've so far always declined it. There may be a time where I don't because there's something about it that's different, especially if they've got maybe, you know, playable demos and things like that. Then all of a sudden it becomes, I guess you're doing that instead of early access on Steam, and maybe you don't want to do early access on Steam, so this is your equivalent of it. You know, that might be legit. We'll see. All right, Mazeldorf wants what? Some herbal ales. Okay, with no requirements other than 15% quality, which is fine. Herbal ale, yeah, we'll do the negotiation, and yeah, I'm going to go ahead and aim for the... very difficult. Oh, I don't know if the 50% is always very difficult. I will just aim then for the top of difficult. If they turn it down, oh well. There you go. Okay, we need to make some herbal ale. Erica's unconscious. Good. Excellent. Wonderful. Pillars of Trinity. That's what it was. It wasn't a Pathfinder game. Pillars. Or also, Chaucer says the first Pathfinder was Kickstarter for sure. Okay, maybe there was like more than one of those. And like, it's tough because, yeah, I want to support indie games, right? Which a lot of times it's like, well, what we need to do is we need to be able to quit our day job for a year to be able to work on this thing. I get it. Okay, you're still brewing. Video original 1 and 2. Because there was just was there just like an MMO that got kickstarted and then like officially launched for like 3 weeks and just shut itself down? I think that's why it's top of mind right now. Mal's the Gordon for Mal, not muzzle. Oh, okay. Ashes of Creation. Oh, is that the MMO that sort of closed down? And I don't necessarily, you know, despite it, some people thinking that this is my job, I don't really follow gaming news that way, right? We're not a gaming news channel, but it was, you know, it did come up. I was like, okay. All right, so the Cyber Dude, we need to make sure to come out with at least 15% quality, which should be fine if we use, here, we'll use Eric over here. It's got a 20, even if she has a bad day. Actually, I don't know. I think it might just be locked in there, but that should be fairly safe. It needs to be at least 80 liters. We may as well brew the full 100. We'll do the pay and brew and not store it because we do want to like have a visual reminder prompting us to do something about it. Pillars of Trinity Pathfinder game. No, yeah, it wasn't some rule set. It was actually a really cool rule set. There was a lot of really interesting things we did with it. What I liked about Pillars is stuff like the way for all your characters kind of wanted all the stats, which is nice. It rarely felt like there was a dump stat for a character because, and I might be mistaken a few things, right? Because it's been a long time since I played it, but wasn't like intelligence, which I think you normally think of as that's just trait for wizards. I think intelligence controlled like the size of AoEs. And so even if you were like a fighter type, if you were doing cleaves and stuff like that, Int gave you a bigger area for those things, which is really cool. Oh yeah, that's right. AFC was a very unique situation. They were spending a lot of money on themselves. Yeah, like private chefs and all kinds of things like that. Yeah, that was definitely a thing. I'm actually worried that we brewed this too early. You know what? I think I'm going to go and sell these and we'll just brew some more. Well, how long? 80? Because I don't know when spring officially starts in this game, but assuming it's, say, March 21st, this stuff might rot by then. Yeah, I'm thinking about just offloading it. Hey, what? Let me go and sell this one to... Oh, and this one we can sell at Meseldorf. Perfect. Yeah, some herbal ale. Let's sell you... Hell, if I had 80 liters, I might be able to complete this. But we're going to sell you. I'm going to open this one for my people, and then we're going to sell this one over there. We'll make sure we do some more blonde. Maybe we'll start brewing in late February, early March. So it does take them a couple of days to work on here because of like taking breaks for sleeping, but the brewing's pretty quick. So new brew. I'm tempted to keep chuching out the herbal ales. We can get a 38% quality one here. And this, hang on, this is one of the, yeah, I'm not actually doing anything. That's one of the ones that Maelsdorf, okay, not Mazeldorf, Maelsdorf, not Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, does accept. So yeah, let's go and do some more of that because I want to increase my ranking over there. So we'll do the Cyber Dude with Venacious, max quality, and then pay and brew. Because this, I think this can gain some quality from aging, but it doesn't need to be aged. So we'll just ship it out immediately. I was get about halfway through Pillars of Eternity and stuff. Me too. Me too. I've never finished it, which is a little unfortunate. And I never really played the second one. There was a second one, I think. Bigger cellar. I mean, it wouldn't be hard to expand, and we do have the cash. We don't really need more barrels right now, but I mean, maybe we should. Is this red because I can get something? Oh, probably. How much? Monastery. Okay, that's an extra layman, which is... You know what? Let's go and increase the shelf life. It does suck to get a little bit of random rot over here. We're nearly through phase 1. I think I age well, says Cyber Dude. Of course, of course. Your maltiness! Should we keep them clear-headed? The brewers, of course. Ensure your fermentine stays sober for the time I've specified while keeping ale in the cellar, and I'll reward you with faster work speed and fame. Keep all your fermentine sober for 14 days while having ale stored in a cellar. Okay, so we just have to, like, turn off their ability to consume it. They won't love it, but we have ale in the cellar. We'll have to make sure we've got plenty in there so that we don't, like, forget and sell this one. Yeah, Snafu. I don't think there's any... We don't have anything that needs aging. We will do some spring brews, some blonde ales when we get a little closer. But I don't think the blondes get anything from aging at all. No. Okay. So we really can just wait until the last possible second for the blonde ale. Oh, I'll even warn you about turning it on. If I go and turn this on, it'll let me know that I might fail the quest. Oh, that's handy. Okay. Wow. Well, the game's pretty swell. Like, UI-wise, there's some things we talked about briefly last time, and I feel like I got sidetracked before I ended my thing. There's a couple of things where it's like, well, if you're looking for the most, like, optimized, easy way to do things in the middle amount of clicks and give the most information, you could tweak the UI. But this UI with these mechanics, this is, like, really good sort of in-world flavor. And without being annoying. That's the sweet spot. Make the UI feel like part of the experience of the setting is interacting with the UI and accepting those quirks, as long as those quirks don't get to be annoying. I predict, Carla Jean says, I predict the Carla Jean ale will be cheap, aged, weak, and regrettably flat. Damn. All right. I guess if we have the better lifespan, we could really go and do the more blondes right now, but I mean, we're pretty busy. I don't know if I can get extra breweries. I guess we unlocked it. I probably can spam more breweries, can't I? You know what? Why not? There's the adjacency bonus. I don't think this one is counting as adjacency, as adjacent. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to do a move and put something else here. What I might do is get a second refectory over there. I wonder if I can move this to here and just leave this empty. I wonder if that's legal. We will make it legal. What's that from? Star Wars? I will make it legal? We will make it legal? Star Wars, Ep1, okay. Okay, herbal ale. So... Oh, except this way. Okay, there we go. Presumably... Is the quality not listed on this page? 20. Okay, yeah, we're good. Do that, get a bunch of money, and then, yeah, we'll sell the rest of it over there. And then we can start... Well, I guess we have to wait for that to be unloaded. Small brackets between adjacent rooms when previewed. Well, because when I did this, I saw that little graphic there, which is great. I guess it doesn't show the existing relationship. So how do we know? How do we know if it's working or not? I mean, you already have the satisfaction. I guess with all the windows, you're fine. Like... Room neighbor bonus, +1. This one probably doesn't have it. There it is. Okay, confirmed. So when this finishes, I'm going to try to move it over here. Meanwhile, it's still January. I think what we're going to do is we're going to keep pumping out some of these ales. Although, I wonder, will we see them getting tired of it in this modifier? Probably. Maybe I should do another herbal ale. Maybe we can get a higher percentage. Anyway, Erica, get started on the Cyber Dude. Let's do another one of those. Here, I'll do a pay and store just to make sure we keep a little bit over here. But let's see about designing a new herbal ale, just to have variety and keep my people entertained. And let's try to keep one of these in the yellow and experimental. So, all right, first things first. Yeah, the color and the strength. Actually, we may maybe in more strength than anything else. And strength is primarily... Oh yeah, from these two. Yeah, let's make it a little honeyer. And then we need a little more color. Oh, which actually... no. Color. Best way for color is some brown malt. Do we want to go with 3 in the yellow? That seems maybe too crazy. A little amber malt. Then it's just the strength is in the yellow. I don't know, maybe that's okay. Shelf life 112 days, doesn't need aging. More yellow, higher than infection chance. I don't remember. It's like you got a chance of developing a random trait, I think. Which could be good, could be bad. Does this trash all ingredients and restart? It might be. Modifies the virtues. Add ingredients that are not expected in a brew style can create risky but potentially interesting results. Right, so brown malt's not expected in here. So we're doing an herbal ale that's got a touch of brown malt. Unless that's the unexpected thing, and not the yellow? Maybe, am I misremembering? I think they said the yellow. Yeah, yellow's the way to get traits. I'm not sure how likely it is. Okay, good. All right, let's do this. And Helga will give it a go. And then I'm going to pull a name from... You know what? I'm going to get... this is not a really good name for this. Acid, I do want to grab you and maybe someone else from YouTube later, since if you're not over on the Twitch and you can't get in the name in game queue. But we're going to take this one from here, just because it doesn't... We'll save you for like a sour or something like that. So this is going to be the Batman. Batman TY, the Batman Brew. No. Unexpected brown malt. I think that's how it goes. Boom. I mean, maybe the Batman should be saved for a really dark beer, you know? A dark night. The Bam Kapow Brew. Oh, yeah! You're in here. Is this not progressing? I mean, we have this. Oh, maybe they haven't been sober. Maybe they're still sobering up. Yeah, the bandits are getting a little lower. I guess we'll give them a little something something. I can't give them booze yet. We'll keep them in green just to have a lot of workers about. That man should be an autumn brew. Why an autumn brew? Old ale. Okay. For the circus. It's got to be 5 quality. That's the only requirement. And I'll just do 1 notch below very difficult. Nope. Okay, that's fine. And I don't think we're brewing. The one thing is, except for the little tiny line, it's a little hard for me to spot these. Oh, no ferment times. Okay, let's hire another one. We do have room for one more. I don't know. Like, the rank, they're clearly more expensive. Are they better? Wow, these people... I mean, they've got great satisfaction, but they're dumb and unintuitive. I just wait here. Ordered a medium pizza for my dinner. They've just delivered an XXL 50 centimeter pepperoni instead because they knew they were running late. So much fun today. Wow. Wow. Oh, there we go. That's finally progressing. Okay, I think our monk's finally sobered up. So that's a thing. There we go. Oh, thought that was done, but no. So. Yeah, you know what? I'll store the herbal. Wait, is the light ale, does it go in the winter? I didn't realize, sorry, I didn't realize the light ale. No, so it doesn't have a special. But does this just vary? There's just a random favorite going on right now. So we should be spamming light ales. I hadn't noticed that. Oh, you can sort for orders, which ones need to be aged, to be lagered. I don't know what it means to be lagered. Because I know one of the differences between like an ale and lager is like, is the yeast on top or on the bottom? There's something like that. I don't know. All right, let's make some Bad Cat Bats. Ooh, Helga's not great at a Bad Cat Bad. Let's see if what Venantius can do for us. Pay and brew. And then herbal ales over here. Why can't I? Oh, it's already being processed. Okay. Lagers to store. Okay, but not aged? Is it just does it just indicate a short aging period? Lagers unfermented and stored. Helga, not great at the Bad Cat Bad. We could give her a try on like the I Am Groot instead and see if she happens to do better. I Am Groot. Oh yeah, that's right. We could take people off research. Although I do like the research points. What we might want to do is clear everyone off of things at some point and then see if there's like more optimal things. And I don't know how often these candidates kind of refresh themselves. These are still the dummies. Okay, maybe once a month? Oh yeah, don't brew over the room. That's the other thing too. That I will probably never remember because I'm going to be too excited to start a new brew all the time. We could ship out the dirty blonde. There's no real rush. I mean, if we could hold on to this till spring, that would be great. Temperature at fermented is lower for lager too, which is the main reason most homebrews are ale. Oh. Mine's a sugar wash. Got a couple more bottles on the go. They've been at it for 10 days, but they're still definitely fermenting. So, living the bee. Okay. I Am Groot, 17. Well, it's not great, but it'll do. We're going to keep shipping over to Malsdorf here. Because again, the idea is to try to unlock these other bits. How much do I need to unlock this one? 125. Okay. The ale is infected! Sale can't serve ale orders. Sure. Infected. Infection lowers the quality by 20, will randomly change the virtues, but might also provide bonus traits. It's sour. Half shelf life. So, okay. Oh, that... Weirdly, the sour doesn't last as long on shelves, which is kind of the opposite of what I'd expect. Oh, the quest is not questing. Or this quest, yes. And a random impact of sale plus 30% minus 30% per week. Okay. Let's store it and then give it to the bandits when we can. Okay, this one is not active, so I would like to move you. Maybe I should build a room here now and then swap? Like, I kind of want to be like, I want to build an empty room. But maybe I have to build an actual room first. Because you can't actually build an empty room. You can only ever build the actual rooms. So I think I'll do the refectory because we only have room for 6 people in here. And we're going to go above that. We have room for 8 beds. So yeah, I will do that. Yeah, swap the rooms so you need a room. It's like, it looks empty, but no, it is purely under construction. I think this is done. We tried different I am Groot to see if Venantius can do a decent I am Groot. Oh, and now it's a building limit, which may or may not bite us in the behind. I suppose we could always trash or replace one of these rooms, presumably. Build a room, then move the contents to free up the lower brewery. Oh, I wonder... Yeah, could I just move the content? I suppose I could have just built this as a brewery. Move this. I don't know. This is fine. Oh! Room Shuffler achievement. Swap 2 rooms. There we go. So I wonder if this is going to get double adjacency bonus. Or if it's literally just limited to 1. But maybe this is going to turn out to be the strongest room. I mean, the change in quality isn't that noticeable, but if we can get more time taken off the brewing time, that'd be nice. It means we can't build any more cellars, which isn't great. That's our infected one. Still want light ales. And these are all blondes, I think. Yeah, I'm going to sell this one because it is starting to go down a little. Are we at 125? Not yet. Waiting for 125 research points. Oh, did someone want old ale? I can't remember. Let's get a Smitty in here. And a Celtic. Such a lovely game. That ladder stuck there? Is it never actually finishing? Okay, also, did it refresh our candidates? No. Done! Fame, Florence, 20% work speed. Great! Let's open up the booze again. Probably not the infected stuff. I mean, they're both the same. I could open them both up, but I'm going to sell one of these. Oh, the timeline thing bottom left of the screen can tell you when the candidates refresh. Oh, over here there'll be a little anime. Okay, cool. Lovely. Oh yeah, if we made really foamy beers right now, we'd get more quality, but... And it might lock in, I don't know. Like, that's actually an interesting question. I don't know to recipe minimum maximum. The problem is none of the brew types we have right now want... They all target low foam. Although we could try a super foamy one of these. Like, maybe we should try for a super foamy old ale. You need at least one of each one of those. And then what adds the most foaminess? Amber ale. So if we get the foaminess to 7 or above, which it now is... Well, oh no, again, I'm seeing the number when you mouse over. Here, we'll do that. That officially puts it over there. But then everything else is... Let's do with... Needs so much pale malt to get up to 7. And then we need to bring down the strength. No, I don't think we can get there right now. I think it's going to be a different type of beer. I am Groot. 3. 24. All right, not too shabby. And actually, yeah, let's keep going with the light ales because they're still the hotness. They're still the hotness. Let's see, can someone? Okay, let's see if Venantius can make a decent radical. Increase hygiene. I don't know. Some of these buildings we could do can increase some of the rankings. Yeah, I don't know if we can counter the infection. Okay, we're nearly at the research point level. We're drinking this, which is great. Yeah, we don't technically need the room yet, but we may as well furnish it. Oh, I forgot to hold shift. There we go. Nice, pretty room. What happened to my money? Whoa! Okay, hold on. I might have gone a little crazy. Yeah, shift lets you put in multiple clicks, yeah. But that's a pretty common thing, which is why I just sort of guessed. All right, it's the start of a month. We've got a little bit of money. Markets of Malsdorf now has an interest in ales brews in the amber ale style. Ooh. Oops, that's not what I meant to click. Now, it's a new month. Okay, they're still looking for light ales. We got that. We probably have a quest to unlock it. I did not expect Malsdorf to be that different, your maltiness. Time to experiment a bit with complexity, then. Let us get our brewers comfortable and then strive to discover an amber ale. If its colors don't stupefy them, its sweetness will. Okay, you must ensure comfort 50%. Gotcha. Create a recipe with all virtues between 3 and 6. And that'll unlock amber ales. Okay, so all in the 3 to 6 range. And then 200 liters, and then with a queue of 25 plus. Okay, I got my notes. Oh, you just got this quote too, Balgard. Nice. All right, so new recipe. I am wondering, is there a quick way to like unassign everyone from all their jobs? We can retire them. That's interesting. I guess if they maybe develop bad traits or something like that. Remove a researcher. So, okay, there we go. I'm going to do this real quick. And then I'll remove the custodian. I don't think anyone's got, because these aren't assigned jobs. I think those are already selling. Those aren't assigned jobs. That's not that. No one's assigned here. So in theory, we've got everyone available. I don't know if there's a way to see if they're assigned anywhere. I'm not sure. Oh, and we had exactly 125 research? Well, let's unlock that. Allows bribery of bandits with ale. Standing will decrease more slowly. That also sounds good. And then here, would you like, I promise you this beer won't kill you. That is the bad cat bad that's sitting over here that's infected. Yep. Here you go. Enjoy. 180. Sure. Okay. Hopped off bandits. Pay the bandits with ale. All right. New recipe. So it doesn't really matter which one we do. We might want to just try another old ale just because we don't have as many of them. Where's it? Oh yeah, over here I can check the recipes, right? So, like, if we sort, well, that's just by date, which is what I care about. But if we sort by style, 4 blondes, and then the rest are non-blondes. We should have 4 non-blondes. The radical is the least good of our batch. I don't know. We don't really need to trim. But we only have 2 old ales, so I propose we try another old ale. Oh, we didn't brew the Batman yet. Did we have a quest for that? Did it expire? Were we just doing the Batman for fun? Whatever, let's still... Old ale. So we're going to try to have everything between 3 to 6. So let's work on the strength a bit. And especially if it also increases foam, which is good. What increases the foaminess the most again? Oh, yes. Right. Same as sort of last time. This adds a lot of the other categories. I think I'm just going to add more pale malt. Okay. Oh, there we go. We're in the 3 to 6 range. Ooh, but it is too strong. I'll add a little bit more yeast. And then... some amber malt. And then a little bit more yeast. And then a bit more amber malt. Oh, and then... oh, there's no way to decrease the flavor. Shoot. Huh. Oh, hang on. Everything from 3 to 6, we only have 1 yellow. There we go. And we can't remove the brown malt because it's required. For that question. But we're okay here. 1 yellow. Looks good. Okay. And then highest potential comes from Helga. And who's going to be our old ale? It is I Am Kazumi. I can't copy it properly. I Am Kazumi. This is for a quest, but this got definite possibility to just be a good ale. I need 2K fairly soon. Okay. For another quest, presumably. No spoilers. I mean, it's not much of a spoiler. It's not like it's a story thing, but... Alright, let's create that recipe. Then... yeah, then we're waiting for these things to get hauled off and shipped away. Alright, I'll put researchers back. So yeah, Antonius and Balthazar are our best researchers. Now, they might be good at something else too, but I don't know. This will be fine. And then, I don't think I saw... oh, there is a new Cornelius. I don't know, maybe we just can't get people that great. Maybe I shouldn't be picky. Change the font to normal. Because, well, there's a... not credits. There's... is it like pixel to scalable? There you go. Knew that. I don't know. I like the pixel font. It's cute. I love the choice. What was this made in? Unity? Godot? It's a Unity game. Just check the files and you can see if there's a Unity thing in there or not. Batch has been delivered. Great. More's waiting to be delivered. Okay, let's bring the speed up. That has been emptied. What was the Batman? Can't brew this because I don't have any money, probably, for the ingredients. Was this for a quest that we did the Batman here? Or is it just for funsies? Might have just been for funsies. Prodigal Light Ale. This was just, I think, for selling. I could get slightly more selling in Hopfendorf. And I guess, I wonder, mine might be blocked here to sell. Like, to improve this rating, I might be blocked. It's possible the reputation will keep growing past the block, and we just don't get the unlocks for it, but I'll sell it in Hopfendorf just because... and yeah, we could increase the sell price. I don't know what the problem is with the unhappiness. Like, if I do this, does it lower this? Is it going to sell more slowly? Weekly sales prediction. So this will sell slowly, but will it sell still? That's a little unclear. Let me set it there. Will it just fail to sell some of it and it'll just rot out and then it's been wasted? Okay, oh, there we go. Okay, we've unlocked that. Now what we need to do is just brew. The I Am Kazumi. Okay, good. I can do a max brew of this. Was Batman to get the new recipe? No, this one here, the Kazumi, is for the new recipe. Oh, to upgrade the alley. What? Huh? Oh, have 2,000 bucks. Oh, is this for my building cap? Have 4 for the layman, which we're fine on. And no loans. Okay. Yeah, just make some money, sell some stuff. Oh, I got a bunch of cash now, so we can do some more brew. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to brew another Kazumi with someone else. Hell, and then one more. We're really going to get a sampling of who can do the best job at it. Batman was just experimenting. Oh, okay. Oh! An old ale with just quality. Negotiate. Confirm. Okay. I got news for you. We're making a bunch of freaking old ale. Do I have a loan from last stream? It's possible. Oh, I do. Oh, that's why it's not checked here. Yeah, we got time. Great brew off, yeah. 24. And this one wants the 14 plus. So I can sell that. And then we'll sell the rest of the beer. And that didn't count towards this, which is unfortunate. Now, did we have one other person who could give this one a go? I think there was one other person who could try... Who hasn't yet. Venantius. I guess we could age a little bit to get a bit more quality, too. Only one. Well, you know what? Let's focus on the money. 36! There we go! Excellent. And also sell it. There we go. We got there in the end. So what we want to do is do more of the Kazumis, and we want to use Helga to do it. I still can't get another cart, right? No. And research is once again chooching along, which is great. I wonder if this is part of this unlock, this upgrade. It's fairly legit. Build time, I don't care about. Layman, we're fine. Better chance to negotiate. Increase by 2 the minimum quality recipe during the development process. Oh, that would have been nice before. Oh, reduce upkeep. Let's unlock that and save a little bit of money immediately. And then one more research point, we can unlock something else. And now we may want to go and prep our blonde ales, because we're a month away from spring, if it starts that way. So let's get a GNC going. Hey, brew and store. Oh, no, we never put anyone back on cleaning duty. Oh, ale in order. Serve 10 ale orders achievement. Nice. Here, Cassius. Get you up in here. I'm happy that we have everyone available to check this, though. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Sell. New brew. We'll do a dirty blonde with Venantius, Max, pay brew, and store. Our monks would like to drink some booze as well. All right, done. Amber Ale. Florin, Fame, Oh, it's going to deteriorate slower. That's good. A delicious ale that ranges from deep gold to dark amber tints, characterized by pleasant bitterness to balance out the sweetness of the malts. When this style is trending, +5 bonus to quality rolls for brewing. Style's not trending, -20%. Okay, so we really only want to make the amber ale when it's trendy. This is not for hipsters. And it's not currently brewing, so we're not going to do that. Ooh, demand average. Demand high. Okay. Yeah, maybe we need to do a little manual cleaning here. Looks like I can click everywhere, so that's fine. Sold some liters, get some money. And then I'm going to pick up... Yeah, during development, which we're not doing. Here, we'll take the chance to successfully negotiate, so I can even be more aggressive, maybe. It's still a while to spring. You know, let's make a bunch of light ales. They are the hotness. And Hopfendorf does specifically want them. Oh, great. Helga, can we give you a chance at one of these others? Ah. Oh, what do you want? Christening, you want old ale. Okay. When do we open up Dwarf Fortress for trade? Double check here. You are badass. What a better option. Oh, whoever the good Kazumi brewer is isn't currently available. You can do a Smitty at 33, though. Slight increase. Try to get ourselves up to 2,000 bucks. Well, and repay that loan. Not sure if people can increase with Abbey, but maybe save last spot for Abbott. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I'm assuming our cap is going to go up with some of these upgrades. I don't know. All right, let's go and repay that now. And then just keep making money. Okay, it is March. Yeah, it's still light ales. We'll mix it up. Still good, you're still good. That's what we need for over here. Done, and sell the rest of the old ale. Still the winter symbol, yeah. Right over there. Because some games will do the seasons just on the month. Like March is just the start of April, or of spring. Now, this might also do it. It might be like April 1st, the start of spring in this game. Who knows? You want an herbal ale with no specific requirements. Okay. Let's get Herbalicious. A Batman brew. Yeah, max of 41? I mean, potential. Alright, yeah, let's try to Batman it up. It's gonna be a duel of the herbal brews over here. Boom, boom. You're selling slower. Yeah, I don't know if the wagon is tied up the entire time we're making the sales. Maybe. Oh, begin upgrade. Well, I might want a little bit more money banked. Your maltiness. We need to bring in more skilled hand. I agree. Hire a new ferment time with a decent level in the skill as specified. Such actions. Yes. You want 4 greater intelligence. I also want 4 or greater intelligence. We got a couple of 3s. Okay, let me get a little bit of an extra money buffer here. Right, that's the herbal, which we're already brewing. Oh, Venantius can take a crack at the Batman brew. Yeah, if we're like sort of choke pointed a little bit by the wagon, it might be in our interest not to raise the prices. Hell, it might be in our interest to lower them if there's a backlog, although I don't think that's the case right now. Guild War! Strong versus light. Your maltiness, a timeless dilemma, don't you think? Does one give way to anticipation to let their brews enjoy ripen, or do they celebrate the fruits of their labor the moment they present themselves? Of course, there are brewing guilds that champion each side. The Barrel Companions, known for the passion for strong brews and deep cellars, and the ever-mellow Flat Ale Society, that prefers its ales featherweight. Which will be... Oh, we gotta go strong. I mean, come on, man. Ale orders now only request styles that have a high alcohol requirement until the end of the... We don't... The problem is... we don't really have recipes that are strong. Right? If we look at strength over here, the amber ale and the herbal ale do have higher percentages. That is true. But yeah, I think we go light for the seasonal boost. Exactly, yeah. I mean, this isn't for ale orders, although also ale payments, yeah. During spring, yeah, which is now. This isn't until autumn and winter. This only lasts 3 months, so the strong would be a waste. So we gotta go light to actually benefit from it. Yeah. I mean, oh, hey, it's the 21st. There we go. Spring has sprung. Blonde ales are here. Sell some blondes. Meanwhile, the Batman Brew, 32. Complete a quest. Sell. Batman Brew 2, 37. Sell. Okay. And then, yeah, we're going to go, and we're just going to spam some more blonde ales. I'm tempted to, like, maybe develop a new version, too. Like, I don't know if we could do better. Throw in a random side flavor. Blonde ale with a little bit of eucalyptus. There you go. Just to shake things up. Don't even know if that's a mechanic, and it's theoretically just make it more expensive, but a little bit of brown malt. A little bit more pale malt. A lot of yellows. No, I think the brown malt is too strongly flavored. Bring that down, and then add a bit more color without as much flavor. It's actually going to be Trixie. Yeah, the eucalyptus is too strongly flavored. Which, legit. That's interesting. We could put in brown malt as an unexpected flavor. Everything is in the green. Whether or not that's ideal, I don't know. Maybe we could push something else into the yellow. I still don't understand the mechanic. It's not very clear to me. If we throw in some honey, then the flavor becomes experimental. Let's try it. Let's try it. Rhyme Pendragon. There we go. The Rhyme Pendragon Blonde Ale with a touch of honey. Okay. Okay, yeah, I want to bank just a little bit of money here. Oh, speaking of, let me make... Sorry, is it blondes? Blondes. I know we're developing a new one, but let's make a batch of Gene C. And then I think everyone else is busy. Yeah. Okay. I guess after the research is done, then it will be available. Why is it a brew that just fermented honey? That's crazy. Could you imagine an alcohol that's just made with honey and maybe some water and yeast? Old ale. All right. Ooh. An old ale with 2 to 3 strength. I'm going to see if we have one. Yes, we've got a couple. The Smitty or the Celtic would work. It's interesting, it does have a different color. I didn't realize. I guess probably, I'm guessing 4 and 5 is like the break point between these colors. So let's brew a Celtic. Did you notice the game was showing you the potential maximum amount of quality every time you were adding new items into the recipe? I did, but I didn't. I know I haven't really taken note properly, and I probably should. Alright, you're just here to sell. Batman Brew 3. 32 is not bad. And again, you're here to sell. This one's for the quest here. We'll give them a tick until the new... Did I not? Is the recipe done? Oh yeah, the Rhyme Pendragon's ready to go. Alright, let's roll some dice on the Rhyme Pendragon. Oh yes, we're out of drink at home. This one is to complete the quest. Oh, use all 100. Orders have been shipped. Oh, okay, they're good. They're on the way out. Can anyone else take a roll? Helga's going to take a roll on the Rhyme Pendragon. Let's go. I do also have some more research. Ah, I should have done this before the thing, but okay. Larger transportation. Sure, cheaper build. There we go. The first draft. Unlock all the innovations of Phase 1 in one game. There we go. Everything is done here. Everything else is probably saving up for these guys, which are probably going to be expensive, although I could take some of these guys off of research temporarily. Any chance we got a really smart... Nope. I mean, 3 is good, and I would have accepted it at this point, because I was shopping for someone who's better, but I'm holding out for someone with 4 intelligence. Although if upgrading the keep gives us more cap, then I guess we might just do that. Rhyme Pendragon, 25. $33. Here, we'll split these up. And 33. Not too shabby. Or anything like -3 modifier. Depends on your system. All right, slight surplus. Still looking to crack it more. I guess we're just going to keep going with the blondes here. Ooh, by profit, yeah. There you go. The dirty blonde is apparently the most profitable. Actually, I'll start a second dirty blonde because there's someone who doesn't... we don't know how good they are yet. So let's go and open that up. And then after that, we'll throw in a Gene C. Oh, Erica's very good at the Gene C. All right. Yeah, we should probably do drinking one. Actually, if one ends up lower quality, that might be a good one to keep. Oh, another mission. An old ale of 2 to 3 strength. Didn't get it that time. Can hire the crummy people to staff. Well, that's true. The low-end people, we could have had them go over here. I mean, I don't know how good... Actually, he's very creative. Yeah, we might want to look at putting a worse person in here. So 35 quality. I mean, we still need the money. I know we need some to drink here too. 36 quality. Jeez. And then, oh yeah, I didn't get that contract. $36. Tell you what, I'll store that one for drinking. I don't know what you could get here. Anyway, let's give you a chance. Prove yourself. What did I click on to get that? Oh, over here. Ooh, yeah, okay. We have a big backlog. Oh. Deliver this, we'll get a license. Oh, for a new place! Sweet. Okay, this delivery backlog is killing us. Amber ale, herbal ale. With any specific requirements? Yeah, hold up. We need an amber with a strength of 4+, and honey. Which we may or may not have, I don't know. And an herbal with a taste of 8+, and that's brown malt. Brown. And I think my pen just died. Aww. Hang on, I don't know if I can show this properly. Where's my camera? It's my End Zone pen. Not End Zone 2. End Zone 1. So I've had it for a while. You know, to be fair to the pen, it has been a little while. Deceased. All right, I got a... Ooh, I've also had this one for a while. Hold on. I might need to... I just noticed the screen is slightly off kilter here. And I might need to adjust the focus so that you guys can actually see this one. But if I zoom, change the focus to be closer. I go fuzzy, but maybe you can see. Now, does it work? Because that has been a while. Beautiful. Nice. Dark ink. Perfect. Excellent. Lovely. Always count on Hearts of Iron 4. Okay. Quill 18, not using a normal pen and not quilling ink. Yeah, I've never tried that. Okay. So, we may already have stuff that matches this. Let's take a look. So, if we were to look at the Amber Ale. We just unlocked the Amber Ale. We haven't actually used it yet. That's right. Let's check the Herbal. So, the Herbal, it needs to be a taste of 8 or more. No, these are both at 7. Okay. Time to do science. Let's start our Amber. So, we need one of each one of these. Money, and then where was the... Right, the min-max quality range over here. Right, because we need to be within range of the strength and color. I guess we get maybe bonuses for every ingredient? Interesting. So the Amber Ale needs a strength of 4 or more and does need honey. So we'll put in the touch of honey immediately. And then we need to fix a few things. I mean, not the least of which is the strength. So if we do this, there you go. We're now in strength of 4. It does need a little bit more color. So we're getting a penalty for not having reached the color. And the foam is on the low side. Ingredients -2. Is it because it's too many ingredients? Hold on. If I do... yeah, there we go. That'll get better there. We can use that as a bit of a guide. So we're still getting a slight penalty because it's not quite foamy enough, and... I don't know. -2 to the ingredients, +3 to the ingredients. Okay, it's quite clear that if we added the amber malt, that would be a pretty huge win. Okay. I mean, I guess that's a way I could use it. So if we do this, probably it's a big win, mostly because everything's in the green. Double check. Amber has honey. It does have honey. It's got a strength 4 more. It does have a strength of 4 more. And then, yeah, if we look here, there's still the -2 from ingredients. Looks like adding more pale malt wouldn't change anything. And mostly, adding stuff would make it worse at this point. Okay. Get Erica to work on it. Nice to get more library modifiers, but I don't think we've got them. And so... You know what? I'm going to call this one the... Is it Amber? Acidic Amber. There we go. We're going to use that one for this one. Acidic Amber. It's not really acidic, but we can pretend. It's actually going to be a surprise because there's going to be the touch of honey in there that people don't expect. Bond. Got no quest for it. We still... Okay, we're over 2,000. You know, I could store some more since we do have a big queue. Maybe I do just go and store this one. Can't mark it until it's there. Yeah, waiting delivery. So there's no reason to ship anything out right now. So we may as well just leave it here. So presumably we finished that amber? Don't really notice the pop-up for that one. All right, the acidic amber. Plus 14 with Erica. I don't know what it's sorting, if it's based on, like, the hiring age. Helga is faster. But Erica has the highest possible percentage. Or quality. I don't even know if there's a... Is there a market for this right now? Yeah, Malsdorf will take it as is. So yeah, we'll go ahead. Malsdorf will do... We'll do a couple. Incy, only 23. Blonde ale. Okay, we'll store that one. We'll probably just drink it. Expensive brew. Oh yeah, I didn't actually double check some of these things. There we go. We spent some money, but we're getting some money. All right, maybe it's just time to do it. I can always take a loan again after. Screw it. Yeah, let's begin upgrade. Oh! Oh! Gonna give me more floors, I guess. But yeah, hopefully just higher room limit as well. And then, yeah, what do we need? We need an herbal... And it's gotta have some brown malt. And it wants a taste of 8 or above, which, I mean, admittedly, the brown malt does help with. We should probably look to fix a few other things along the way, too. Taste of 8 and above. I mean, at this point, everything's in the green. And, oh, interestingly enough, the honey or the amber malt would help to bring up the potential highest quality a little bit. But neither, if we just sort by taste, because our thing right now is we just need to get the taste above 8. That would lower it. The honey would boost it. Put in a touch of honey. There you go, and a touch more. Taste of 8 has been achieved. Okay. So this is going to be... well, it's just the IT Pigeon. There we go. Have to use brown malt in that one. Did I not add it? Did I forget to add the brown malt? So I had it in my notes. Maybe I got myself distracted. Because maybe I was like, oh, brown malt without a loss of flavor. Did I actually do it? Okay, we completed the Abbey upgrade. Room number is still maxed. But presumably we've opened up a second tier? No. Let's see. The acidic amber. 43! Ale of considerable merit, I should say. Is this not my one for this quest? Did I undershoot on the on the strength. Okay, apparently we did hit on our herbal ale. The IT Pindon does have a brown malt. Yes. Ooh, the profit is real bad on this. How many of those do you want? 100 liters. Okay. Well, we might only make the one batch of IT Pindon for the quest. Meanwhile, it's an amber ale with strength above 4 with honey. Did it miss on the quality? Do they want exactly 4? We have a 5. Maybe they wanted exactly 4. I'm assuming from 4.0 to 4.9. We wondered about this previously, because this one clearly says plus and this one doesn't, and we weren't sure if that did it, but yes, that's the problem. Our amber ale is too strong. I mean, I don't see how that's a problem, but sure. Oops. I didn't necessarily want 2 of those yet. And then the honey. Okay. And then, yeah, as long as the strength comes out 4 and above, we're going to be fine. There. This one here has a strength of exactly 4 with everything in the green. For the children. Weak. It's only 4% alcohol. It's fine. It's for the kids. Oh, what do we have here? An old ale, weak strength. It'd be great to be able to just double check my recipes here. Oh, old 2 to 3 strength. I already have that written down. Oh, we must have gotten this mission once before. So I think we're fine. Old ale. Yeah, we just did the Celtic last time. Actually, the Smithy would also be good. Smitty's cheaper to make, which I guess is why it's more profitable. Okay, gotcha. Oh, Venatius never given it a try. Acidic Amber, 43. But this is still the one we can't complete for a quest, so we're just going to go ahead and rip it off. Oh, I didn't realize I had to click that button. Wasn't there a beer called something like second beer that made weak for children? I mean, it used to be like beer. They would do really light beers. They would end up like, they would just be quick ferments. Like they'd end up being 1 or 2%. They're called small beers. I think they're called small beers, right? That I think were just like 1 or 2%. And basically we're just like safer to drink than water because the natural fermentation process, I think basically just, yeah, made it better than drinking river water that people pooped in. Is I think the like level of standard. Yeah, there you go. In medieval times, a low alcohol 1 to 2% drink was called small beer and was a favorite. Yeah, people just basically drank it all day. It was so low percentage. I don't think anyone was getting drunk on it. I think you're just having to pee too much for that to work out. A glorious day, your maltiness, for you, for the monastery, and for the Fermentine Order. With my guidance, you've lifted our order to new heights. Literally so. I must admit, I, for one, didn't foresee such success, yet let me be the first to congratulate you. Be sure to celebrate this triumph, for it marks the dawn of a new era for the monastery, one that will test your leadership, brewing mastery, and scientific acumen in ways you may have never imagined. I trust you're ready for a challenge. Okay, new tiers, additional floors, number of rooms, number of people we can hire, and we can get additional delivery carts, which is going to be huge. Spend $100 on the delivery cart instantly. Actually, we can go even higher than that, which is going to be lovely. And it, nope, still dumb. And then we still have a backlog over here. Yes. Okay. And then we should be able now to make the amber ale for the children. Yeah, let's get along. I think the cart's going twice as fast is going to be big. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go and get the third one right away. In fact, if I'd waited 2 seconds, I wouldn't have even needed a loan. And we have 281 research. Large mashing bag. Oh, so we can do 300 liters of alcohol at once. Large brewing stove. So, it seems like I really need both of these together. Or maybe, I don't know if you can mash up 100 and slowly load 100 in at a time. I don't know. Spice up your life. Although, power to the... Can't remember how that song goes from the Spice Girls. Spice up your life. Na 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 na. Up your life. Na 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 na. Every boy and every girl. Ah. Ba ba ba. Oh, the 90s. Allows the use of spices and recipes and the purchase of a spices cabinet to brew them. I mean, that sounds great. Ale traits. Oh! Maybe we could... That yellow stuff didn't come into play at all because we didn't have the tech. Unlock the ability to develop unique special traits. Maybe it was pointless. Brewlosophy. That's great. Decreased delivery time. That's amazing. Light sources are brighter. Lower living cost. Oh my god. I mean, lowering these costs has got to save money. The traits is cool. I don't know. I think I kind of want to go for these two things first. So yeah, I'll unlock this, but I feel like it might not be useful yet. Because it feels like it's only half the formula. Maybe someone knows? Larger brewing vessels make a huge difference. Well, maybe I should have started with that first. Alright, the Smitty 7. There we go, can be used to complete this quest. And then... It's such a small amount, I'll just store that and then give it to my people to drink. A blonde ale of strength 2 to 3. Wow, quality can be garbage. Maybe they're not even going to pay that much, I don't know. You know what, I'm going to go into the very difficult. If they say no, yeah, that's fine. For the children. 46 quality. And we can turn that in here. You're just waiting for delivery now? You're waiting for the herbal ale. Did we not do it? Maybe we developed the recipe, but we didn't actually... We may not have made the IT pendant yet. I'm going to have a couple of people work on it. Okay. And then, yeah, we've got... Our cellar is full. And then 30 liters can keep... This is 100 liters. We're going to sell this one, actually. And this one. Oh, yeah. May have over-delivered some of these. Got to do some more variety. IT... Oh, no, we did have an IT pendant going on. Okay, there we go. But now we got more. It's fine. That'll complete that quest, and then we can sell the rest. Oh, the banana robot! Belgian, here, you're going to make my ancestors proud with this one. Well, I'm very happy you're happy. Sellable. Oh, the spring is ending soon. Yeah, so get rid of all of our blondes. Although the demand for it has gotten low. I mean, it's not... It hasn't dropped completely in Hopfendorf. I'll keep the 28 just because I don't think it's worth shipping the 28 liters. Rebrew the sale. Oh! I didn't realize we had unlocked the rebrew button here. Okay.
It is absolutely impossible to watch this stream without a beer. Luckily I have an excellent light ale from local brewery called Less Sugar More Fun, which is exactly that. Light but with a lot of oomph. Na zdraví. Cheers, from Prague smiley face.
Oh, nice! Hey, you know what? That reminds me. So last stream, so thank you very much. That is very nice of you. And I don't think I actually said your name out loud. My apologies, Matthias. Or Matthias? Probably more like Matthias. That reminds me. So last stream, someone asked like what some of the beers I like are. And I was like, oh, I was drinking this dark Polish one recently. I couldn't remember the name off the top of my head. So I brought, it's an empty bottle. But it's this Warka Strong stuff I quite like. And I think that's Polish. Yes, that's Polish. The other one I like, and I don't have one of those inside the house right now, is a Czech beer that they both get sold in the local liquor store here, and they've been there for years. And those are my two favorite to go. The Warka is stronger and a little darker, and the Czech one that I go for is a little lighter, but still lovely. And yeah, those are my two go-tos. That and Bone Shaker, which is from a Ontario brewery, I believe, and it's a very strong IPA. Like, whoa. Oh, you can just chew that stuff. I think it's like sits around 8% alcohol. I don't know. Bone Shaker. Yeah, it's weirdly. So the Bone Shaker is an IPA, so an India Pale Ale from Amsterdam Brewery, which is in Toronto. 7% ABV is what it is. Yeah. So yeah, it's very nice. It's very nice. Good for a good slow drink. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So where in Belgium is this Abbey? I mean, it's right outside Paris, which is the capital of Belgium, right? That's how it works? Pretty sure. If Brussels is the capital of France, then Paris the capital of Belgium. Something like that. All right, we got some tech. We've got... Congratulations, your maltiness. Your majestic ale clearly deserve the right to be called the Canon of Heffendorf. We will be looking for your help to alleviate the lives of our hardworking citizens. Now, citizens are thirsty. I'm giving him like a fat Sean Connery kind of voice, apparently. All right. Plenty of jokes are made about the inhabitants of this medium-sized village regarding their attachment to their money. They also own the oldest public urinal in the region. Heffendorf. All right. And they love herbal ale. That's interesting. I guess one of the two they wanted us to make was herbal. What's this? Why is there so much text? This is going to be a lot of text. Greetings. Carlos Papatianas at your service, judge, scholar, and lifelong disciple of the divine art of brewing. Now, I won't bore you with my credentials, but suffice it to say, I've sipped more ales than you've stirred pots. You're here for the competitions, and so am I. Each one focuses on a particular ale style. Your task, brew the finest example of it you possibly can. Follow the style closely, mind you, and judges frown upon wayward creativity. Yes, we wouldn't want to be creative. Learn our tastes, win our favor. We all have our quirks, and some detest too much foam. Others demand a precise hue. Pay attention. If a special request is made for a round, say a spice or a rare twist, fulfill it. You'll earn bonus marks. Joining isn't free, of course. Everything costs money. Excellence never is, but win and the rewards are as rich as a triple malt on a cold winter's eve. Finish in the top 3, and you'll earn your place in the next competition of the league. Now then, impress me. Or don't. In any case, relax and have a church brew. Choose a competition tender. So presumably, I'm going to have to go and unlock these. Blonde Ale. League. Sacrista Brewers. Style Blonde Ale. Fee $150. Competition in 28 days. Special none. Brew your best ale of the given style. Adherence to the style and fulfillment of the special are rewarded, but there's no special. So this is a generic blonde ale. Bonus points if you please the judges too. The voting will take place in 28 days. A unique furniture. So for first place. Okay. So there's various bonuses. The best bonuses for first place, and we unlock the Cockade of Blondest Ale. I know the Cockade is that sort of, like, I would call it a rosette or something like that, but it is funny. Finally, a real brew-off. So we have not... Hildegard von Bingen! I don't know if these other people are real names, but Hildegard! That's definitely a real name. So presumably we will get to know these as we enter the competition, and we will be able to tailor our brews to this. Okay, well, I will enroll. I got the cash to enroll, and what we're looking for... What is this? That's so low. Oh, yeah, fame. We're just going to try to provide them with the best blonde ale we possibly can. I don't know if we should look to make a new one. Like, maybe we can optimize for something. I don't know. Research. I don't have enough for the large fermenting vessels yet. See, I could just try, out of curiosity, if I just came here and sold this masher... So I can make more here, although I don't have the barrels for it. Oh, you're right. I mispronounced it. Vessels. You're absolutely right. I mean, I don't need to make huge amounts of... I'm trying to remember. It was a blonde, yeah? Yeah. I don't have to make a huge amount of the blonde ales. Just gotta be the best. Well, our best is really the dirty blonde or the Jeansy. Can I, like, remove a recipe from the screen? I mean, I guess you could keep them around if, like, there's a special requirement for some reason, but... Oh, we don't have our best brewer available for it, though. Erica's only at a 29. She can do a 36 Jeansy, though. Okay. And the max is still currently limited to 100. I'm thinking I need both those things open to be able to do one of these. So... I'll make one of those. I'll get that started, but we could also investigate the research side. Now, if I look over here, yeah, there's nothing that'll give a bit of a bonus. You've got piles of books. Yeah. No. Oh, yeah, no monks. Hey, that's another question, though. Have the monks refreshed themselves? No. I don't know if you can add an extra barrel. That's a good question. Like, it's no positions available. If I were to go and... say I sell these two. Yeah, no. I think you can only have one. Because it should fit in here. Is this custodian... Do they go around lighting lights? I don't know. Actually, the light in here is just poor. Here, I'll got a backup in there. Oh, because it is blocked, and this one does have, yeah, candles. Here, it's got a pair in there, too. I'm not selling existing brew for completion as a taster. I mean, yeah, well, I don't know if I've got one, is the problem. Like, I don't think I had a light one, a blonde ale, so we're brewing that for that one. And yeah, we don't necessarily need to research another one. It might be interesting to see if we could unlock something that was better than before. Yeah, I can have a bunch more rooms and a bunch more. You know what? I should just start hiring some extra people just to have them. Like, maybe I want to put that guy in charge of this. He's really creative. You know what? I like that idea. Right, Gonzalo, you're not very fast, but you know what? That might be fine. Caius has done some excellent brews before, so we'll bring you back into the picture. Room says that only one can be placed. Oh, on the room itself it says that, okay. So this is the IT Pendant 3. Ooh, it's not very high. Anyway, we don't have an outstanding quest, but we can sell you over here. We should maybe brew some more. I know the blonde ales are so popular, but the demand is so low at these places, right? They've been brewed up. They've got tons of beer waiting for them. They've got no demand for anything else. So we're going to look for Heffendorf here, and they only want currently that. Mazel, are you done? No, we could get another recipe unlocked, so we will send you some more once demand goes up. But yeah, let's brew some more just herbals for that town. A new brew. Go back to herbals. And yeah, the Pindon is really high percentage. We could give Caius a roll. Who knows? He might be able to get better than 41. Although, well, 44 is the max. So Venantius has nearly maxed what the IT Pindon can bring to the party. But yeah, let's give Caius a go. He hasn't brewed anything for a while. He's been busy cleaning. Let's go. That's another Pindon. 42! Getting better! Okay, so this is for the competition. This is our blonde ale. There you go. Let's see. Did I have to send 100? I don't know if I had to send 100. You can send as much as you want, but some judges appreciate quantity. How much research for the bigger barrel? I think it was 200 and change, wasn't it? Yeah, 210. Blonde ale strength 2 to 3. Nope. The new hire for intelligence? No, the new hire was for intuition, but not intelligence. There were 3 intelligence, I think. And yeah, there's nothing in the queue here, so we really can keep shipping. Yeah, we could expand our brewing. We've got enough buildings. Oh, market manipulator. Bring a market demand to very low. Wow. Yeah. Malsdorf. They really don't need more booze. We're going to keep going with the herbals. I suppose I could use the rebrew button. We're very close to the bigger barrel. Oh, blonde ale. There you go. All right, we need to make a blonde ale with a quality of 3 and the strength of that 2 to 3, which should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, let's give Caius a go. Do not have beds for everyone? I have 8 beds. I have 7 people. We're good. Yes, level 2 of the monastery right now. I mean, these guys are going to run out of demand. So, yeah, rebrew. Rebrew. Oh, that is handy. Dirty Blonde 7, 35 quality, and we can satisfy a quest. And the rest of it will just get stored in a cellar. Oh, we are out of booze back there. Should maybe work to brew some more cheap booze. I mean, I'm wondering, like, I wonder if quality matters for the comfort, or if my people don't care as long as it's not infected. You know? And what is the season? We're still blonde ales. Well, I don't know if that's going to be relevant, but yeah, see, these are all more expensive. The reason that the Dirty Blonde is the most profitable is it's literally just the cheapest. At least while the brown malt is cheap, I suppose. So, pay brew and store, because we're going to go and shove it down here in the basement. And, oh, 238. I think, yes, 210. Okay. So I'm going to wait for one of these to finish. I mean, ideally, oh, actually, can I replace you now? No, you're in use. Okay. Then we'll go to that 300 liter brewing. And if we can ship 300 liters at a time with the delivery, that's going to be fantastic. Why did he move the breweries to the top floor? Have mine on the ground. I mean, I don't know how much it matters. I don't think the going up and down the stairs is that much slower. And it was mostly just happened to build 2 there as we were expanding, and that's the way it was. If I built all my breweries, say, in one wing, then I would have kept going wide, but we didn't. Oh, what do you want? Now, doesn't Heffendorf feel different, bustling with life, and yet still so down-to-earth and simple-hearted? These folks seem to value honest craftsmanship. I almost said craftsdwarfship. You can ship 300 liters at a time. Nice. 1 cart is 300 liters. Nice. Let's roll up our sleeves and find new style that suits them. A well-made farmhouse ale. Ooh, what is a farmhouse ale? All right. Fully aged 1 ale. We have done that previously. Create a style with 7 strength. Whoa! And 1 ingredient out of style. Okay, hold on. So this could be any type of beer, as long as it's got strength 7 plus and 1 weird ingredient. 1 thing that's not supposed to be in there. And then brew 300 liters. Okay. Shall unlock farmhouse ale and more. All right, well, we're about to do the competition too, which is very exciting. Oh, I think over here it's done. So we can go sell you, build, large. Oh, I don't think I can fit there with the candles. Actually, let me just, Move you there. Sell you for a second. That. There's you too. Build you there. Large fermenter. Go there. Okay. Create a recipe. So of any type, and I can't remember which ones of these naturally want more strength. Okay, looks like we should probably do an herbal ale or an amber ale. Herbal ale can get higher quality. Let's just do an amber. Oh, right, it's cheapened. No, we'll go herbal. So it needs each one of these. And then we've got to throw in one other thing. I'll throw in one classic hops. So that'll be out of place for it. And then it needs a very high strength. It can support a lot of flavor, but I'm worried if I just add too much honey to reach the strength, we might have a hard time. Okay, so, like, it is out of the range. I wonder, with the amber, would 7 still be in range? Amber ale's cheaper to brew, probably because I have less ingredients. Let me double check the amber. Maybe with the amber, the 7 is still within the range? No, I don't think so. You can throw in a touch of honey as an out of character thing, but then come back over here for the pale malt. It's over 7. Everything's in the green. Nothing would add more. Okay, so this would satisfy it. Strength 7 and 1 out of character ingredient, which is the honey. Okay. Farmhouse ales were typically just style given to farm that would use its own surplus grain, so flavored quality would vary quite a bit per Wikipedia. Oh, thank you. All right, this is going to be the Rima 78, apparently. Confirm. So that'll hopefully satisfy that. Now, assuming it comes out high enough quality that we can get a 25, we might want to do some little test batches. 300 liters is starting to be a lot. Like, I might not want to do 300 liters or something if I don't know the quality, but it might be fine. Oh, competition results. All right. Gene C 13. Blonde ale. Amazingly clear, clean, and crisp. Oh, that's always the same. Let the voting begin. Heavenly to the last. What? Oh. Wish they'd taken some risks and brewed new ale for the competition. Was it because it wasn't unique to this competition? Or you wanted something weird? So, Heavenly to Last Drop, surely one of the finest ales ever to grace the competition. A new benchmark in brewer's art. Everyone agrees this is an amazing blonde ale. A flawless example of style, so expertly crafted, it may well become the standard against which all future ales of this kind are measured. One judge bore a grim face. This brew failed to charm them. So this is the problem that happens when people go back and watch. If you've never watched Casablanca, right, and you sit down and watch it for a time, the whole thing feels like it's filled with cliches. Except this is the origin of all those things. It feels cliched because everyone looked to it as, this is what a good movie should be, so let's copy the hell out of it. That's what's going on over here. We made something perfect. Yeah, Heavenly Drop. Well, I don't know if these are specifically matched to one of these judges over here. Like, I don't know if this links to that. Certainly we got this. So, all right, view ranking results. And yeah, together, this came out to 20. Yep, that is indeed the case. Okay, came in 3rd out of 10. Not too shabby. We didn't get the gold, but we got a podium. +1 fame, less litter for a month, and higher sale prices. Okay. I mean, the fame does seem like something that just accrues over time, and that for is pretty good. All right. Any good candidates? Oh, there we go. We got a couple of Int4s. Actually, high intelligence and intuition on Gavinius over here. And I think we'll pick up Bernardus too. You don't have a lot of intuition. I don't know, maybe we could just wait. All right. Boom, boom, boom. More fame. Upkeep cost goes down. Craft a recipe. We're waiting on that. Various modifiers are a go-go. Right, so we've got this room set up. How's the marketplace? So yeah, blonde ale is still desirable, but... Oh, I got... Okay. Hopfendorf, which wants the blonde ales, its demand is coming up. So let's do a big batch. Oh, award-winning! This recipe, brewed by Sacrist Erica, has a 10% bonus to selling price and sales because of the results achieved in the competition. Well, well, well! All right, Caius only can make a 20. Actually, didn't we just hire someone else? Have they not arrived yet? Why can't we put our new fella? That's some money. Oh, you want 290 liters of it. Nope. Dang. Yeah, maybe I should have gone more conservative on that one. They'll arrive the next day. Ah! I wonder if we get a little alert. Maybe I wonder if they're here now. I mean, we could also just wait for a few of these other brews to finish, and then they'll be available here. But I'm curious to see what the new person can do. There you go, Gavinius. So yeah, well, you know, you might botch it, but we're gonna trust you to do 300 liters of this bad boy, and then we still need to do the our super strong ale over here. Oh, which is actually still being researched. Most of the times I failed the negotiation from both over and I mean, we've gotten when we went just when it was difficult, but not, you know, very difficult. We definitely succeeded more often than we failed. Maybe I should be more conservative, but I don't know. Okay, that's done. So that's the Rima. Rima Amber Ale. Okay. It does have to be a big batch. A high quality big batch, but you know, we'll just roll the dice and see what happens. Is there a hotkey for the super fast? F5. That's interesting. 1, 2, F5. Sell the IT Pindon. We still have brews over here. That's good. Sell the IT Pindon. Wait for it to be cleared. Oh. Some more people to haul. Sell. Sell. Buy. Oh my god, I don't have enough money. Alright. And maybe I should have done this barrel first. I already have a loan. Willie Teen going bankrupt? No, it never happens. Alright, so there's our Gene C. 21, that's pretty bad. Unless I just hold on to this one. You know what? Let's store this one in the cellar. And then our monks will be good for a while. I'm going to sell this dirty blonde. Go, delivered. We should get some sales soon. All right. Put that up in here. Get a sign line of engraved stone mugs going. I agree. Okay. So, the Rima plus 17 on Erica. And let's... I don't have the money. Right. Waiting for some sales. We've got tons of stuff out there. There it is. Alright. The Rima. And yeah, the profit is potentially fine. Erica, maxed. Let's go. Taking the cellar can only hold 100. No, looks like it can hold 300. And then... You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this one to there, so this stays... Well, I guess they both have the upgraded thing. Okay, it doesn't matter which one of these I upgrade. Do that, and then... I don't know if I'm going to have enough to brew. Well, probably if I brew a smaller amount, we're going to be okay. There's no quests up right now. if I go and say all styles, the Gene C has the highest profit. People might be a little tired of it, but sure, let's do this. Let's get Helga in on this. Okay, I can do a maxed out batch, just barely, but I can do a maxed out batch. Let's go. Oh, the month just ticked over. We had upkeep. You weren't able to pay the whole monthly upkeep, and you already have an active loan. The bishop, though, is merciful. This isn't Dark Souls, acute tycoon games, but you know consequences of the part you couldn't pay. Brew and sell more if your economy in crisis. I wonder if that's only a one-time thing or what. Maybe we just got lucky a few times in a row on our aggressive negotiation techniques. Maybe I should aim a little lower. I don't know. Quill going bankrupt, you know? Name a more... Quill in bankruptcy, name a more iconic duo. I mean, we still have a lot of beer out there, I think. There you go, there's a little bit of money. Chat and being divided. That's the other most iconic combo. That is 100% true and accurate. Yes. I don't think I need to do anything yet. Okay. Here, let's updo the money a little bit. Since times are tough. And nuns at the large fermenter looks like leaking water. Oh yeah, it does look like a flow of water pouring out of this. Because they're aligned with this thing. Okay. There you go, Farmhouse Ale unlocked. More fame, more rooms, more florins. When stored in a barrel, provides a non-cumulative +2 layman, minus 10% to room's building time. Has 50% penalty to shelf life. Okay, doesn't last long. Viscous, heavy with protein, and sweet enough to cover its potent spirit. I want to say something like, you know, but enough about me. As the epitome of, as the epitome, I love saying epitome because it hurts so much, of artisanal craftsmanship, it's cloudy and should be consumed promptly. Okay. Ooh, it's quite foamy. Lots of flavor. Light on color. Okay. Confirm, and then the Rima 1, 30%. Not too shabby. Unripe. This ale, oh, we've got our first little, like, unique subtrade. This ale didn't spend enough time in the barrel, resulting in 10% penalty on its sale, 40% penalty to fair price. Well, I'm thinking we just store it in cellar and we drink it. As badly as we need money. No, we do kind of need money. Let's ship it out. And then I'm thinking what we're going to do is another blonde... Oh, it's summer now. Now we want old ales. Ooh. Let's look at our old ales. All right, let's do a Smitty. I'm going to give Gavinius a try. And we'll do a max batch, it's fine. Yeah, we've got enough left. We're not going to get dinged again. Research. Right, so I can't do these yet. I don't think I need a donkey racing. Let's lower upkeep. Seems like a pretty good idea. Yep, the stronger the ale you allow your monks to drink, the more time they'll spend drunk and unable to work. Okay, yep, I mean, that seems fair. Amber ale, 14% quality. Plus 30%. No, wow. How come we were being so successful? Maybe the scale has changed? Maybe when I was hitting difficult before, we were only hitting like plus 10% and I didn't notice. We are finally allowed to rearrange the monastery's chambers, a huge help with any building's growing pain, but it doesn't come free of burden. No, it's not a question of aesthetics, but of the constant struggle for efficiency. You see, similar rooms do work better when they're nested next to each other, and we need to make sure they all get there. Better be on it, your multiness. Move a room so it has at least one neighbor bonus active. Move a room. But I don't need to right now. I guess we can just let it... Yeah, swap 2 breweries. It'll cost us money. We'll get a little bit of money back from the quest. I mean, I could have just said no, but... All right, Old Ale of 24. Well, it could be better, but, you know, let's get this stuff shipped out here. And then I think I've got enough for another Old Ale. So yeah, the I Am Kazumi's got higher quality, but I think it's more expensive than the Smitty. So we're going to make some more Smitty. Caius. Go. This task, I had to build a room in the wrong place, then move it. Oh, we might. Like, we are going to need another dormitory soon. So what I could do is I could build a dormitory here, then swap it. Or, I guess I could build a dormitory here and then swap these two. Herbal Ale. It's still a good chance. Tell you what, I'll go highest while still being good chance. The game's starting to troll me now. We're getting the anti-streamer luck. Maybe we were getting all the streamer luck before. It was a good run until I was obsoleted. I'm sorry, Kazumi. You're just, you know, you're too expensive. You've got, you're high maintenance? I don't know. Feels like we could do another one. I'm sure on a higher quality. It might be good. I don't know. The Smitty just works out so nicely. Caius is so fast at it, too. You know, we could give Helga a try at the Smitty and see how she does. We better do a sale. I don't know if we're gonna get dinged for running out of money twice in the month. Hang on. Blah blah blah. Or maybe it literally doesn't matter and it's really like, no, it's supposed to be a cozy comfort game. I don't know. How do I find out like what my... I don't... Like last month... Ingredients, yes. Fermenting and upgrade 22. Okay, well, I guess we'll be fine. Okay, there we go. We paid. We were able to pay it off. New competition? Okay, so I can re-enter existing competitions to try to do better. But let's move to the Old Ale. No special rules. Just brew the best Old Ale we can do. Okay. So what Hildegard wants is an ale that was never brewed by that monk before. Which I can either take an existing recipe and tweak it, or literally just make something new. Okay, I don't have the money to enter right now, so I guess we'll wait. Barrel's Apprentice. Brew 10,000 liters of ale in one game. Hello! Alright, the Smithy 10. Reasonable. Alright. I go for all styles, and then, yeah. So these are still our big moneymakers over here. But, you know what? Let's do a Cyber Dude. We haven't done this in a little bit. 38. And we'll give some people a chance here. Brew and do that. All right, max of high chance. I'm kind of desperate for one of these. All right. You want an herbal ale. Which, we're already making a Cyber Dude. All it needs is 5+ quality? Yeah, so that should work out. So we should be able to send the Cyber Dude to complete that, which is nice. Throw in a Smitty, because we haven't done that in a little while. Or, hold on, do I want the money for the competition? I don't know, I kind of need... I only have a certain amount of time. Okay, this one's going to be for cash. Then we'll enter a competition. We'll increase the delivery time. Or reduce the delivery time. Increase the delivery speed. Very unimaginative ale names in my game. They're just blonde 1, blonde 2, and so on. You don't even see the beer anymore. It's just blonde, brunette, amber. There's a furniture tab also. Yeah, right. We haven't gone to the furnishings in a little bit. That is true. I was a little... we've got that. Like, these are just beauty, but some of these... Glitter reduction... ale quality for the breweries. That is nice, and that is actually quite cheap. Mug shelves. Library. Okay, a couple library. Let's go and add the brewery decorations. Why the light satisfaction so low here? Oh, because we have lost 2 lights. There are no lights. Like putting the candle instead of this doesn't make much sense. There's really, well, maybe the candelabras I can use on the floor spots. I don't know. It's only satisfaction. It's not really like brewing skill involved here. Now the library tech unlocks seem actually pretty compelling, especially if we're about to develop a new recipe. Yeah, let's, I don't know if we'll have enough time. Okay, I want to enter with an old ale, and I'm going to make a new recipe. Yeah, a mug of the ancestors. I mean, if there was ever something that would be like perfect for us to get. Okay. So yeah, it was just old ale with nothing special going on. So I'm going to make a completely new recipe. To guarantee no one's done it before. We're going to go for standard because we don't know what people look like. They might complain about this versus that or whatever. So we'll just go for the base. I don't know. We could put in a little something something. Let's increase some strength. Oh, we've got strong yeast now. And then, you know, throw in just a little amber for color. There. All in the green. I didn't actually check to see. Yeah, that's increasing quality. That's good. All in the green and adds an unexpected twist. Helga. And this is going to be called the Marf Dwarf. Perfect. All right, let's get this going. All right, new recipe is done. Yeah, we can do a smaller batch over here since this is limited to 100. This is an old ale, but I'm not going to submit it. I'm going to sell it. It's going to get turned in here. And then we're going to sell the rest. Now, over here, the Markdorf. And Caius is going to be in charge of this. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, in real life, 16 days would be nothing, but in this game, it doesn't take that long to brew stuff, so we'll be fine. And then, yeah, we'll just go for high profitability again. We'll keep mixing it up for the different places. Oh, actually, a Heffendorf. We really do want to sell the Heffendorf quite a bit. Okay. Right of cash. A light ale. Papa the good. There we go. Now the game's like, you're right. Shouldn't be that hard. We need a light ale. And that was it, just 7+ quality, which isn't a problem. So our Bad Cat Bad, we haven't made one of those in a while. You know what, let's give Gavinius a try. 9 days. It actually is going to be a little tight, but we should be okay. Fastest I've turned out in real life is 4 days. Woo! Used Norwegian Vike yeast. I'm sure that's not how it's pronounced, but... No! Don't go to sleep. I need you. Oh, we have lots of cash now, so that's good. Well, maybe we can do the room thing. Yeah, let me build another bedroom and then do a swappy-doo. Make sure we got the workers. Done. 41! All right. Delivery time 1 day. Perfect. No, we're fine. Okay. Use the heat pad. 40C, and that didn't kill the yeast? Really? Well, that is quite interesting. That is very interesting. Okay. New brew. No filter. Sort for profitability. Actually, I will change my mind about this one, because I do want to keep going to Hefterdorf, which... More cyber dudes. Okay. So... Oh, there it is. Maybe it wasn't... Oh, now I don't have enough money to move you. In fact... Oh! Oh, terrible! Ew! That's real bad. Was that supposed to go over here? That was supposed to be my light ale for this. Just store it in the cellar. Wow. We'll give it to the baddies. Or, I mean, what happens if I let my people drink it? All right, results. All right, the Marf Dwarf won. It is a brand new, never been tasted recipe. This is a blind taste test. Let's go. Heavenly, 102%. Ale aligns fairly well, not flawless in every detail. The ale found no flavor nor fault among the judges' tastes. 0%. Well, we scored better than last time. We got 21 instead of 20. And none of the judges had a specific comment. All right, we got silver this time. Damn! What's a guy gotta do? Oh, we got some money, though, so we can do the little swap here. Swap like that. Complete this. There we go. And just in case that was a blocking quest, which, again, I could have canceled, but I didn't want to. Oh, yes, and we do have to do another light ale. So sort of for profitability, we take the most profitable light ale. Ooh. Or the cheapest light ale, you know, whichever. All right, let's do a bad cat bad. Good old standard bad cat bad. We'll brew a bunch. We're going through the trouble of it. We'll do it. We'll ship it. But we're going to end the stream here. It's after 4 now. Since A Kiss for Luck is currently transportating herself over here, I'm not expecting a stream. Rhino might have streamed, but he's not. I don't suppose... Is there an easy way for me to find? For me to, like, raid randos. Anyone else streaming Ale Abbey? No! I am all alone in here. Okay, I don't know, man. I think we'll probably just wrap it up. What I need to curate a list of, like, safe... There's probably tools for it on Twitch and everything. I need to curate a list of, like, safe people to send people to. It's probably sending, you know, random people to it. Or sending people to random people, which I'm always worried about. You know, what if they're turned out to be nasty? So we'll just wrap it up here. Our next live stream's on Saturday, which might be more of this, unless I decide on Saturday, you know what, I want to do this other thing instead, which is possible. Monday is looking very likely to be some Victoria 3 with some new expansion stuff. So that's exciting. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you, everyone who came out. Enjoy, drink responsibly. And by that, I mostly mean, you know, drink non-alcoholic bubbly water, which is what I'm doing. I got tons of work to do today. So I got to go and do all that before I can go and enjoy my own somewhat fermented beverage. But we'll see about that later on. See you guys soon.